Welcome to Cooking with Tyrrell County Public Library. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. I've got a quick, easy energy pick-me-up bite that I've been making for the past couple months, and my family seems to like it, I seem to like it, and has 2020 kicked your butt like it's kicked all of my family's? So with the stress of the holidays and all the sweets going around and the stress of getting the gifts and getting everything done and hoping the post office gets the packages out or to you so you can wrap them by the holiday, we all need that little pick-me-up. So today I'm going to make these fabulous little energy bites. Let me go through the ingredients with you real quick. They're pretty basic and you should be able to find everything locally. That's my goal when I do these, that you can find everything here. And so let's do it. We need vanilla, peanut butter, old-fashioned rolled oats, chocolate morsels, and some flaxseed meal. Now I don't know for sure that Food Lion carries a flaxseed meal. I picked mine up at Trader Joe's. I want to believe they have, but that is your basic ingredients. The recipe will be here on a thumbnail so you can see what the amounts were, but it's pretty easy. It is a cup of old-fashioned rolled oats. You can't use the quick oats, has to be the old-fashioned rolled ones. So you need a cup of those, a half a cup of flaxseed meal, a half a cup of peanut butter. The recipe called for chunky, my family prefers creamy. A half a cup of chocolate chunks, chocolate morsels, a third of a cup of honey or maple syrup, and a teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm going to step away now, get everything here in front of you so we can start making these beautiful things. And hopefully this will give you the energy to get you through until 2021. Okay, so as I mentioned when I started, I really need some energy sometimes during the day. So we are going to make some energy balls. Some people call them protein balls, and we call them energy balls. Just something to give us energy as we try and get through this holiday season and to get through the day. We are going to start with a cup of old-fashioned rolled oats. And then from there, we're gonna move on to a half a cup of flaxseed meal. I'm using my half cup measurement for the peanut butter already, so I am going to use a quarter cup and dump it in there twice. Great math for people who want to be working with their kids, teaching them fractions. Get in there and get them cooking with you. Okay, so that's in. From there, we are going to put in a half a cup of chocolate chips. Now, I personally like the dark chocolate. Most of my family likes the milk chocolate, but since I'm making them this time, it's going to be a dark chocolate, a lovely dark chocolate energy ball. Okay, from there, we are going to add a half a cup of crunchy peanut butter. So I already measured it out. It asks for crunchy. My family does not like crunchy. They like smooth. So again, you work recipes based on what your family's likes and dislikes are. It's no point in making something if nobody's gonna eat it. So there we have the half a cup of peanut butter. And then I'm gonna put in, for a sweetener, a third of a cup of honey. Now I had a friend that gave me the most luscious dark honey. It's almost like molasses. You can also swap this out for maple syrup. But we made it the first time with this dark honey, and the flavor was so amazing. We tried a lighter honey, and it tastes good, don't get me wrong, but our family's taste is for this dark honey. So a third of a cup of dark honey is going in. And then after that, you need a teaspoon of vanilla. Now, I make my own vanilla, and it's great during this holiday season with all the cooking and baking going on. I accidentally overfilled my vanilla jar, so excuse me while I attempt to pour this without spilling it all over. Not too bad. Okay, so there you have it, a teaspoon of vanilla. Now what we're going to do is just incorporate it all and mix it up. And this is probably the most time-consuming portion of this entire recipe, in my opinion, because you need to get that peanut butter and that honey or maple syrup mixed in thoroughly. So here we go. With my handy dandy mixer. With this recipe too, know that the oats that I used are old-fashioned. Our family has got a gluten sensitivity, so I prefer to use the certified gluten-free ones. But you can use any old-fashioned rolled oats, not the quick oats, the old-fashioned ones. All right, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Now, there's many different variations to this recipe. You can make it with white chocolate instead of dark chocolate. You can add dried fruit like apricots or cranberries. You can change up for those people who've got peanut allergies or any nut allergies. You can swap out and use sun butter or Wonder Butter. I believe Food Lion here carries that for the people with allergies. I am probably going to try my next batch with some pumpkin seed butter that I happened to find online on sale. I didn't think I would like the pumpkin seed butter, but I made some toast with it the other day and it tasted so divine. I thought, this would taste really good as an energy ball. Okay, so here we have it. That is duly mixed in. As you can see, I am working up a sweat. I am really working this one here. Okay, so there we have it. Now I'm going to pause for a minute while I get the next part of this. Okay, I am back. The next part we're going to do is actually roll these things. So I usually take about that much. And if you're working with kids, which I normally am working with my son, please make sure everybody washes their hands before they start this part. Okay, so I am going to take about a teaspoon and I'm going to mush it together in my hand. I want to make sure that everything stays connected. And then I'm going to roll it out to a ball and I'm going to place it on a little cookie sheet. This is actually a toaster oven sheet. You don't need to put wax paper down or parchment paper down, but if you don't feel like cleaning this thing afterwards and you just want to toss it out, by all means, have at it. So, and this is all we're going to do now until the majority of this is gone. The reason why I say majority of it is because I actually love coconut in these, and my family not as much as me. I have a couple friends here in town that like coconut just as me and know that if we use the coconut, our kids won't eat it. So that means we are guaranteed to have a little bit of what we're making. So when we get down to the end of it, I will add some coconut in so I can have the coconut flavor. So don't mind me. I am just going to pause again while I roll these all out and get this ready to go into the freezer. Here, you can watch me do the last one. You squeeze it in nice and tight. Make sure that it doesn't break away easy. And then you roll it, and place it down. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I made 13 for my family. And now I'm breaking out the unsweetened coconut flakes. Now I have a co-worker at work that is got, I wouldn't exactly say an allergy, but she just doesn't do well with coconut flakes. So these will not be the ones that are coming into the library for her. I just sprinkle a little coconut in, I don't know, like 2 tablespoons maybe. And then I mix that into what we have here. Just like I did the regular mixture. Mixing it all in just so it has a nice sweet coconut flavor. Little undertones. All right, so we'll see how many are left out of this that I get to have. So again, all you're doing is scooping about a teaspoon, mashing it in your hand like so. Rolling it a little bit, making sure it's all nice and tight, and placing it on there. So I am going to finish these up now. Pause this video, finish them up, and then I am going to pop them in the freezer for about an hour for them to set up. So instead of you sitting here with me for an hour or making the video go really, really fast for an hour, I am just going to pause this and I will come back and see you all when this is done. Okay, it's been about an hour. We are going to pull out these beauties and show them to you. I'm a firm believer in homemade as much as possible. At least you know what's going into your body. These have been in the freezer for about an hour. I'm pulling them out to show them to you, and then I'm going to put them in the refrigerator to slowly defrost. They've already firmed up, but we like to keep them chilled. When we're not eating them, the peanut butter will get too mushy otherwise, and it's nice to have them a little bit firm. So these are the energy bites that I hope you enjoy. If you want some of the other variations, you can reach out to me at Tyrrell County Public Library, either by stopping in to visit me or by sending me an email at lmastronardo@pettigrewlibraries.org. The email is here on the screen for you to write down, and I can give you some of the other variations. Thank you so much for joining me here in my kitchen, and I hope you will join me next month when I come up with another recipe to share with you. Again, please like our Facebook page, Tyrrell County Public Library, and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This way you will be alerted when something new from our programming comes out. Our goal is to reach out to our community during these trying times, and through little programs and different things. We have a creative corner, we have some other crafts, make and takes. I'm also doing holidays around the world and different things. So please like and subscribe, and please check in often. Come visit us. We love when you visit us. We love our patrons. Have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you.